Hi, I'm Tara.
And I'm Nick.
And this is our story and our hope.
For a second chance.
I have been with my best friend since I was 17. We met in the year 2003. I always just assumed life would be picture perfect. You get married and have a family. The family part didn't come so easy. I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. We went through many fertility treatments at Clomid, kept getting our hopes up, and every time we would see big follicles on the screen and the doctor confirming I ovulated. After multiple failed cycles, we found out that something was wrong with Nick. He was later diagnosed with multiple lesions on his brain and pituitary. That night, when we got the bad news, I realized we were now dealing with two issues. I laid in bed, held him, and we cried endless nights. We're like this, not knowing if he was going to be okay, if we were going to be okay, if we would ever have our own family. The feeling was so strong, I felt like a piece of my heart was literally ripped out. My dreams of our future children we would never have went through my mind. Nick holding our baby in the hospital, parents playing with our baby, all those dreams are just gone. Nick has been a juvenile corrections officer for nearly 8 years. He has a passion for helping troubled youth. It makes me proud when he has kids come up to us and thank him for helping them and changing their lives for the better. His nephew, only one which is related by blood, the others are our friends' kids, run up to him when they see him and give him a big hug and say, "Hi Uncle Nick, we missed you." It's heartbreaking to see the frustration and hurt in his eyes every day. He has such a beautiful soul and helps the county's youth out and deserves and wants more than ever to have his own child.
Tara is currently working with disabled adults, both physically and mentally. She helps them develop skills that they can use to obtain and hold jobs and live independently, and they all adore her. Children absolutely love her. Tara loves unconditionally, whether it be person or animal, which makes this that much harder. Her animals are her kids. We lost our cherished paint horse filly, Katie, that we raised from birth, tragically a year into her life. This was so devastating to Tara. She has wanted her own biological children for years, and only recently have we figured out what our problems are. It breaks my heart to watch her suffer and hurt, watching friends and strangers have children effortlessly. Please help Tara find that happiness that is absent from her life.
We decided to do everything in our power to make our family happen. We gave up everything, our home, we moved in with my parents and saved every penny we possibly could save. I even sold my horses. Tack, anything I had that was worth value, we sold. After a year, we finally had enough to do the IVF procedure and flew across the states. Everything looked good, my hormone levels were good, and I was told that I had 62 plus follicles. My ovaries were so big and painfully swollen, I kept thinking to myself, I am blessed, so I will return the gift and donate some of these embryos. When I came out of surgery, the doctor told us he had bad news. I had a bunch of empty follicles and the eggs they did get did not look good. My heart was once broken again, and I thought, how could this happen? Out of our 7 eggs, 1 fertilized. They transferred it 3 days later. We went back to our room with a picture of our embryo. I prayed that this would work. This was our last chance and our last hope. A day later, I severely hyperstimulated. I had never had so much pain and pressure. I went to the hospital where I had to have fluid suctioned out of my abdominal cavity. I was put on daily injections of blood thinners. The doctors kept trying to give me the pain meds. I refused as I knew there was a life inside of me and I wasn't about to take anything to jeopardize this precious life. So I suffered through the pain. We flew home, and on the grueling 5.5-hour plane ride, I started having neurological issues and had to be admitted to my hometown hospital as soon as we landed. My sodium levels were dangerously low and my CBC levels were off. I had to be rehydrated. I was offered pain meds and still would not take them. I would look at my phone every day to see the picture of our embryo, our future. We got a phone call and was told our embryo did not make it. Our last chance was gone. We gave up everything and came home empty-handed. We laid in bed sobbing, knowing that the life that was inside of me was now gone. We were so close to our dreams and our heaven. The loss and the pain and the emptiness felt is indescribable. We went through so much to never hear the words mom or dad. We were so close and now we are so far away again.
Thank you,
Sher Institutes for allowing everyone this opportunity.
And to everyone that watched our story.